Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The start of the weekend is upon us. It's Friday evening baseball on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Kansas City Royals. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you, and a big-time win streak is on the line today, Chris.
No one's really sure how much a manager impacts wins and losses over the course of the season, but I'll say right now, this manager has been making all the right moves.
So almost ready to get underway. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Nick Lodolo. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Jarren Duran in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's in there for a 2-0. And that one is lifted in the air. Fraley pulls it down, and a quick out, number 1. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup, and they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog, and I just remember as a player, when you're going up against a club like this, it keeps you on your toes all game long because you got to make plays for your pitcher on the defense. And so an offense like that can really put some pressure on that defense. So they can swing the bats, put it in play, but I also think if they run the bases hard, it adds another element to their game.
0-1. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Walker makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some guys in your lineup that make contact. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Gigantic blast. It's 1-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boom, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss.
It wasn't in the air for very long, so let's get a better view of it with StatCast, Singy.
Well, it can't stay in the air for long when it's going 117 miles per hour. It's got to get to its destination. And that was a no-doubter to everyone in the ballpark. Watching it sail out of here was just beautiful, something to behold. But all you really needed was the sound off the bat. Did you hear that, Boog? Man, that thing was going to go a long ways.
1 run across in the frame so far, and we're just getting started here in the top of the 1st. In the air, left field. Fraley should have it. And that'll do it. Devers goes deep for the Red Sox. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here in Kansas City. And on the hill in this one, number 20. What do we have on him?
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
The pitch. Bunting for a hit. And that's just foul.
You know, you hear about a lot of guys who are 2 or 3 sports stars in college. Jackie Robinson, a 4 sports star. He was a Division I standout in baseball, basketball, football, and track.
And here now, the lineup for the Royals. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Jackie Robinson.
Now, this is a player that's, hit over 300 for his career in terms of batting average. And being able to do that, that is extremely good bat-to-ball skills that he's had for a long time. He's just got a real consistent approach, uses all fields, and he's got a game plan when he comes to the plate. So let's just keep our eyes on him. I think it's pretty hard to take your eyes off of him.
The pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball, still 0-2. Righty delivers to the right side, and that one handled. Throws to first in time.
Batting third, the first baseman, Willie McCovey.
Willie McCovey steps in for the Royals. And it goes just foul. McCovey measures 6 feet 4 inches, 33 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. 2 outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Bounce to the left side. Sends it across the first. Inning over. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're down. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. New inning getting started. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Manuel Valdez up next for the Red Sox. Out towards right center field. On the move. Corrals it. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Luis Robert. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Pulls it in, and a warning track. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. And the pitch. Right down the chute, 0-1.
We'll always know Cal Ripken for the streak, but he was about so much more than that. He really changed the way we think about the shortstop position.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2. Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count. Just a more at bat.
And here's the veteran outfielder, Larry Walker. And that one fouled off.
When Ripken came along, he was not in the mold of a traditional shortstop. He was a big, strong guy. His offense was just as strong as his fielding, though, and he had some pop.
That one ripped way back there. And that is a foul ball. Yeah, even though middle infielders with power are common now, Ripken still holds the record for most homers hit by a shortstop. It might not be as unbreakable as one of his other records. Still pretty impressive. Got it. 2 gone.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? Double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Bernie Williams, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The pitch. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We played 2 full. And we're back on to the 3rd inning. Here's the catcher, Mitch Garver.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Lodolo back to work. Just missed.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and that gets down into the gap. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Line drive, base hit, right field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay to second, and he's out, trying for two. But they do get a run. On the ground right side. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Cedane Rafaela. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Williams ranging back to the warning track, makes the catch. 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors and no one left. As we go to the last of the third. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And a pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boo. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
And that one's a little bit low. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. And that's the first out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Jake Fraley in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. The Royals trailing by 2 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And a swing and a miss down on strikes, 2 out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Salvador Perez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. That clips the zone. 0-2. Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Royals, and they're down 2-0. Back here in Kansas City as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the third baseman, Rafael Devers. And here it comes. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Devers, 29 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
The wind of the pitch. And a good eye there.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
So Devers will take his base.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
Now batting Tristan Casas. That one close, rule the ball. Ball 1. Red Sox leading it by 2. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ball popped up. Ripken drifts towards it. Makes the grab. 1 down. And now the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. O'Neill swings and belts one deep to right. Walker reaching back towards the wall. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
That's ripped to right down the line. Fair ball. Devers around second, headed for third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So 2 down. Luis Robert now. That one fouled off.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Hammered. And this one could be extra bases. One run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. Robert into second, and he's got a double.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Mitch Garver up to hit here. Gal gets it over to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Jackie Robinson. Fastball for a strike. Popped in the air, left field. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one down. Now the third baseman.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Acuna racing over to make the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Willie McCovey. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Red Sox leading by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And it's even up.
1-1.
And that's a strike. This to center field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Fraley makes the catch, and there's one down. Now batting Jarren Duran. Lifted in the air, right field. Walker makes the play. 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Rafaela in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
2 outs. The shortstop takes the ball.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
2-2.
That one not close. 2-2.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at bat, get deep.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, John Shambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Cal Ripken Jr. The right-hander back to work. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. Well, these Royals, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Left-hand batter waits. Just missed.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Headed towards the corner. And out number 1 on the grab. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Williams stands in now and watches strike 1. Nice stop. Slings to second, to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
And at first, and next is the designated hitter, Bobby Witt Jr. And a swing and a miss there. There's a strike.
0-2.
Williams leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Just misses with that one.
Caught him break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swinging. Royals leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Dinelson Lamet. He last pitched 2 days ago. Rafael Devers up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And that one in the air center field. And Devers is set down. 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. That missed by a lot. 1-0. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Carlos Hernandez preparing to come on if needed. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 5-0.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
1 out, base is empty. And next for the Red Sox, Tyler O'Neill. And that one hammered. That ball's carrying. Grabs it right up against the wall. And Manuel Valdez up next for the Red Sox. First pitch misses. There's a strike. In the air, center field. Sizing this one up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Boston with another on the solo blast. And the lead is now 5-0. It's Major League Baseball on the And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And there's a ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And he makes the catch. And there's one down. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Late on that fastball.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And ball one.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And he drops it down the third baseline. And foul ball. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Royals bats are quiet there. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Carlos Hernandez. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Here's the center fielder, Luis Robert, 1 for 2. And the pitch. And that's in for a strike. Hernandez, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, a curve, and he works in a sinker.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right-handed reliever. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Righty to the plate. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. 0-2 now as he swings through.
0-2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. And I'm so glad I'm retired.
0-1 now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Back to the top of the lineup. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Lifted in the air, right center field. Williams sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And the Red Sox lead 1 as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Number 11 at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Acuna snags it on the run.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
McCovey, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The Red Sox leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. In the air right field, O'Neill makes a nice grab and a full sprint. Now it's the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. And he chases a high fastball there.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
0-2.
2 down, nobody on. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set.
That's
The
the ball.
shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Royals. It's back here in Kansas City, and the batter will be the shortstop, Cedane Rafaela. And he deals. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And he can't come up with it.
Up next is the Red Sox. The third baseman.
So man aboard. Now it's Devers at the plate. He's already homered in this game. And Devers hits that one under it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Up next is the Red Sox. The first
And at
baseman.
first, so here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. 1 for 3. That one at triple digits.
Cold night
No
tonight,
ball, 1
Boog,
strike.
and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Ball.
That misses. 1-1. And the pitch. And
2-2.
another ball. This one popped up. Ripken settles under it. And there's 2 away. And stepping in for Boston, Tyler O'Neill. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Over to Jackie. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Larry Walker. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Base hit, center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Duran hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 7.
Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. And a foul ball. Walker at first, 1 gone. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And the slider just misses.
1-2.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog. Get back on track. His team needs him.
In the air, left field, Duran settles underneath it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Mariano Rivera.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Now it's the DH, Manuel Valdez.
Manuel Valdez.
The pitch. Rivera, multi-time All-Star. He throws a cutter, a four-seamer, and he works in a slider. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. High fly ball out towards left field. That one back there. Drops into the glove. One up, one down. So digging in, Luis Robert. In the air, left side. Fraley should have it. 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Garver at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Two outs. And that one fouled off.
Finish him.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Fraley makes a nice running catch. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Ryan Mata.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals.
The catcher.
The pitch.
Salvador.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Robert pulls it in on the run.
Up next to the Royals.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Jackie Robinson steps in for the Royals. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
The Red Sox leading by 5. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Got it by him for the K.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And first offering is fouled off. Right side. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox add another to their winning streak.
They say records are meant to be broken, but 27 wins, breaking the all-time record of 26. Just never thought that we would see it. Incredible accomplishment. This is the type of run that they make movies about. So get ready. It was probably coming to a big screen near you.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Jumping out of that plane. The young boy with no parachute, he must be insane. That young boy with no parachute, he's looking so free. That young boy with no parachute, he looks a lot like me, like me, like me, like me, like me.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.